Okay, dokie, let's start out. This is Tissy. Well, out there south of here is Tissy. Well, southeast actually, but according to the compass up top here. But this is my area. And I got fuel tanks for the helicopters that come in here. If they want to fuel up, they can fuel up. My territory flag, my base building over there, which is my base and garage. Both, they haven't built my base in there yet. I will eventually. It's a fuel pump for vehicles. I still gotta add some ramp here, some ramps over there so I can drive cars in there. I gotta build my base inside there yet. Okay, done. Thanks for starting this system over again. I got traders in here. I've got an ATM in the back, which reminds me I need to deposit some money. I've been selling a bunch of shit that I've been finding. Alright, here we go. Yeah, it's a lot of money. Big deal. That's not really a whole lot, but right here is where helicopters spawn in. And over here somewhere, vehicles will spawn in. I just can't exactly remember where. 100%, but right in this area somewhere. I'll check that out some other time and get shit ready for that, but right now I ain't gonna bother with it. Right now I just wanted to come in and just kind of goof around. Oh boy. I've been having some problems with some shit. Mostly video related. Not the video card though, not having a problem with that. It's low level. I mean, well, it's not low level, but I mean, it's good, but I wish I could get better, but right now I've got more problems concerning my computer. Motherboard's a little on the, let's just say, old and slow, getting that way anyway. And yes, I do know how to speed shit up. It's going as fast as it can. I've removed all my bullshit that I haven't used in ages. I've deleted a lot of stuff, and I still got a lot of stuff. I got 5 drives in there. One SSD, or actually, yeah, I've got one SSD, I mean, NVMe or whatever, NVMe, whatever's mounted on the motherboard is NVMe M.2, and I got an SSD in the back, and I got 3 more drives inside that are gigabits. I think one's an 8, one might be a 10. I got a couple of 2s. I can't remember exactly how many drives I got on this goddamn thing anymore. I just put a 7-port hub on the outside case. No, quite honestly, I don't give a rat's ass what it looks like. Quite honestly, I'm not the type of person that gives a fuck about what the case looks like. I don't care how fancy the son of a bitch is. All I give a damn about is if the goddamn computer works the way it should, which it does. And the last time I bought fans for my case, which I did, I got bought 5 of them. 2 at the top are red. I didn't realize at the time I bought them, I just bought them because they were nice. They were good fans, and they were, I won't say cheap, but they were on the lower end of the price scale, but not the cheap ones. No, I'm not that stupid. But I am limited on funds greatly, so I gotta get what I can. The 3 on the front are multi-LED'd, in which they came with a remote and a controller, which I think the remote's probably still good, but the controller inside fucked up after about a month. Do I give a fuck? No, not particularly. All although it's spinning around, the LED colors are spinning on the rim on the outside by the fan blades, outside of the fan blades on all three of them. I don't give a fuck. I don't pay that much attention to it. Like I care. Like I said, I don't give a goddamn what the case looks like. In fact, I got one over here, my test unit for testing software and also other hardware. It's open. There's no case on it. It's open system sitting right there. Looks like shit, but it works, so fuck it. Who gives a crap? The damn shit works. I got everything plugged into an amplifier, which is a Sony. It's an old one. No more remote, but I don't use it for anything but amplifying my computer. Then I got speakers over here, the one on each side of me, which I left here deaf anyway. So I wear headphones a lot. And of course this mic, I have no problem with this. Some people say you need a desk mic out in the open or something big, fancy. Why? This fucker works. It's good enough for me. I don't give a goddamn. I'm not in the profession of being a professional creator, if you want to call it that. I don't give a fuck. I make videos. I put them on YouTube. If I like them, I don't care. If I don't like them, I don't care. I'll put them up here if I want. If you want to watch, you watch. If you don't, I can care less, quite honestly. I do it because I want to. Not to be famous or not shit like that. I can care less about that crap. I really can. I don't give a shit. Yes, I know there are a lot of people out there that say, well, if you put videos on YouTube, you're just asking for trouble. You're just asking people to comment. You're just asking for people to recognize you. Don't catch it. Fuck you. I can care less. Quite honestly, just like I tell people, even in real life, which I have many a time, you don't like the way I look, fuck you, I don't give a shit, don't look at me. I can care less. Especially like you don't like the way what I wear. Like I give a crap. I wear what I want. I don't give a fuck. If you don't like the way I talk, not a problem. Don't listen. I don't give a crap. Don't like me, period. Wow, gee, wow, ooh, golly, that hurts my feelings. Not. I can care less. Don't like me, I don't give a fuck. It ain't up to me for whether somebody likes me or not. If you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. And trust me, a lot of people like me. And a lot of people don't. So what? Who gives a fuck? I don't. If you treat me good, I'll treat you good. Treat me right, I'll treat you right. Fuck me over and I guarantee I will fuck you over big time. Don't test. It ain't gonna work. Well, yes, I know that. Oh, you can say that because you're behind the camera. No, I've said that to people out on the street too. So, blow me. I don't give a fuck. You treat me right, I got no problemo. Nope, not at all. Just don't fuck with me. I don't care. I don't mind play. Playtime is, hey, go for it. I'll do it too. I don't care. But if you're serious about fucking with me, don't. It ain't gonna end good. Oh, boy, I hate that shit. You know, I've said it before, when I think I have a video on it somewhere, one of the more long time ago's. People, yes, and I'm just sitting here in this goddamn place, and I ain't doing shit, just talking around. I don't care. Think I give a fuck? No, I don't. But, well, this is me. You see the air right there? That's the old fart you're looking at right there. Who gives a fuck? Not me. Anyways, people nowadays suck. No, I'm not saying everybody does. Don't get me wrong. That's not the deal. When I say shit like that, I'm referring to a minor few. Which, in quite honestly, that's what it is. It's not the majority, it's the minority of people. And I ain't talking black, white, Hispanic, Asian. I don't give a crap. I don't care what's your color. I don't give a damn where the hell you're from. I really don't give a shit. Treat me right, we're good. But, it's okay. Aside from that, people that say they get offended for whatever reason. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding? Give me a goddamn break. Jesus Christ. Oh, that is offensive to me. I really don't give a fuck. If I'm saying something that's offensive to you, all you gotta do is ask me, can you please not speak to me? Hey, no problem. I won't speak to you. The reason I spoke to you is because you spoke first. I'm a quiet person for the most part. Well, yeah, for the most part I am. If you speak to me first, I will speak to you. Don't fuck with me though. I mean, literally, example, offensive example. I was living in a town. I need help to live. I'm living on minimal income right now. Boy, is that minimal. Holy fuck. But I'm still getting by, don't get me wrong. Barely, but I am getting by. Am I asking for money? Fuck no. I don't do that shit. Anyways, I was working at a second-hand shop. I don't mind doing it. I did it voluntarily. I didn't get paid. I did it to do it. Because it was alright. I mean, I was a cashier there, and I also was in the back of the shop a lot, fixing stuff so I could sell it, so they could sell it out there in the front. I fixed electronics, I fixed appliances that came in, I fixed a lot of shit, make sure they were good to go. If they didn't, I'd see if I could fix them. If I fixed them, out they went to the front. If not, they went to the trash. Which most of the time it all went out front because I got it working. Anyway, that's beside the point. One day I was going from my apartment, which I didn't like, but I couldn't afford anything else. The wife and I anyway. And I was going down the street alleyway to work. And I'm going to guess about 100 yards away. 100 yards away. That's a good fucking distance, you know that? Here's some guy that came out of a church that was there. I think it was a church. And he saw me walking down the street. Back then I smoked. I don't anymore, but back then I did. Why? I like it. And I still do, but I don't smoke. But I still like to smoke. That's why I did it. Oh, you hooked? No. I did it because I like it. If I was hooked, I wouldn't be able to quit in one night, which I did. Do I regret it? No. Do I want one on occasion? A little bit. Not that often. Very little, actually. Very little. Will I smoke again? Not likely. I won't say never, but it's not likely. Anyways, aside from that, this jackass saw me, and I'm smoking a cigarette in the alleyway, a long fucking ways from him. I was out in the open, nobody around except me and him. He walks over to me and asks me to put my cigarette out. And I'm looking at this. He walked all the way from the car, which is way over there, to here, to ask me to put up a cigarette out. Why? I find it offensive. What? You're kidding, right? You find it offensive, so you felt the need to walk 100 yards from your car to me to ask me to put my cigarette up because you said you were offended by it. Are you fucking crazy? I was bothering nobody. I'm smoking my cigarette with nobody around. I'm not inside a building. If I'm in a building, I won't smoke. Plain and simple. That's the way it is. If I go to somebody else's house, I don't smoke. I don't even smoke in my own house. I smoke on the porch. Outside. Give me a break, fucking people. Goddamn assholes. Telling me it offends me because you're smoking. Well, gee, you're offending me by coming over here 100 fucking yards from where you were just to tell me it offends you because I'm smoking. Guess what? Fuck you. Sorry, but I don't deal with that shit. No, thank you. I just kept it on. I just started walking on my way to work. Smoking my cigarette like normal. I'm going to report you. Go right ahead and see if I give a shit. There ain't nothing they'll do about it. Ain't nothing they can do about it. I'm out in the open. Nobody's around except your fucking ass. And you walk 100 fucking yards to come to me, tell me about it. So do you think they're going to do something about that? No, they won't. So blow it out your ass. Anyways, that's one of the little deals that got my shit rolling that day. I don't get it. Why do people feel the need to do that? Because they think they're better than everybody else? You know, that is a good point. I'm thinking they're better than everybody else. Nowadays, that's it. It just pisses me off. Nowadays, people, you can't do shit because it offends somebody. I don't give a fuck. I know my cussing offends people. Do I stop cussing because of that? No. Will I? No. I won't. Fuck you. I don't care. Well, that's a dirty word. Yeah, really? So is dirt. That's true. That's dirt. That's dirt. See? Dirt. And that's a word. Dirty word. Anyways, fuck them. I don't give a shit. I honestly don't. I really fucking don't. Then you've got people, which I've seen on, I don't know how many occasions, lots of occasions, on YouTube or even in real life. They get stopped and argued with the cops. Oh, granted, trust me, I know. There are some cops out there that think they're better, that think they can get away with whatever. But if you think about it, those cops are a very, very, very low minority of policemen. Honestly, very low minority. And yes, I know there are some high-level cops, like sergeants, police chiefs, and all that kind of stuff, who think they can get by with anything. But again, they're a very, very small minority. The majority are fantastic. I love them. Yeah, damn straight I do. I have rarely met a bad cop. Rarely. And I met cops. I met a lot of them. And sometimes it was my fault, I admit. Other times not my fault, which also I admit. But we go talk, and I'll talk to them. I don't give a shit. I'll talk to them. It don't bother me one bit. But the majority, I'm talking about the majority here. They're great people. They're just out to help people. Which a lot of them, most of them are. They're just there to help you. And if you get in trouble, damn straight they'll write a ticket. Hell yeah. I'll give you an example. And this was way years and years and years and years ago when I was just a kid. I think I was mid-20s, I guess, early mid-20s, I can't remember. I had my 69 Charger. At that point, it wasn't quite souped up as much as it was in the past, as later years. But it ran. What did it run? But I had, the rear end was the main reason for this, because I had a quick change rear end where I had 3 different sets of gears for the rear end, which I can change out in approximately 5 minutes. Maybe a little more sometimes, but roughly, but they were quick change. I had gears for the drag strip, I had gears for in town running around, I had gears for the highway. And this time I was on the highway, so I had my highway gears in. And I was coming down the stretch of the road, headed back home after I'd gone someplace to visit some people, the friends that we knew years and years before, but they weren't there anymore. So I started headed back home long ways. About 300 or 400 miles. I can't remember anyways, but I can't remember how far that was. But I was going down the road. It was a 2-lane. It was not the highway. I wasn't even near the highway then. I was on a 2-lane. And back then, the 2 lanes were 55. And I was running down the high road. And it's a long stretch between 2 towns. It was a long straightaway. Boom, boom. Well, I had a quarter 90-degree turn and then another 90-degree turn. There was about a quarter of a mile straight between these 2 90s. That was about it. But anyways, I come out of town, I headed down the street. And this is all farm country. And 90% of it was wheat at that time. Well, actually, the last part was wheat. The first part I was on was corn. Corn was grown, it was getting tall, getting ready to cut. It wasn't quite ready to be cut yet. It was still really green. So they were waiting for it to get drier. But anyways, that's beside the point. I was running down the highway. I was just driving along and listening to my music, looking at, watching the cornfields go by my windows. I was kind of bored because there's nothing going on. I didn't see anybody on the highway. There was nobody on the road. And I'm just driving. Then I went top the hill, which was very small hills. There weren't very many hills. And on the other hill, I saw a highway patrolman. He instantly flicked his light on. And that's when I looked at my speedometer and said, oh, shit. What'd I do? Did I run? Fuck no. I immediately pulled over to the side of the road and stopped. I got out and got started, I sat on my hood. And here comes this highway patrolman. He passes me by. He passes by as was his lights running. And he's looking at me. He just started laughing. Because I was sitting there on the hood waiting for him. He turns around and comes back. He says, you know why I flip my lights, right? I said, yep, since I seen you flip that light on, I looked down at my speedometer, I said, oh, shit. Because I had no idea how that was going that fast, which I didn't. He says, well, I am going to have to give you a ticket. I said, yeah, well, I kind of figured that. And I asked him, you had your radar on. Were you surely you had radar on? He said, yes. Of course. I said, good. Because I couldn't tell how fast. All I know I was speeding, but I didn't know how fast. And so he shows me. I got off the car. I went and looked in the window of his car, and I looked at the radar. 157. My speedometer only goes to 120. But he showed 157 because when I looked at my last speedometer, my needle on the speedometer was bouncing. Boom, 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 boom. Kind of like that. And I thought, oh shit. And he started laughing again. He says, you really didn't know. I didn't know. He says, how is that? I said, well, look around. It's a straight piece of road. You got corn growing on both sides for miles. There's nobody on the road. He says, yeah, I know, I get it. I do the same thing on occasion. I'll catch myself speeding. We got to talking, and he liked my car. And I don't know. It was actually rather. Yes, I did get a ticket, but it wasn't for that speed though. He dropped it way the fuck down. He gave me a ticket for doing 70. And that's fine. And back then, that was still kind of cheap. Back then, that was cheap ticket. But anyway, I didn't have to go to the court. I didn't have to go to the station or nothing. All I had to do was go home and then send it in. Mail them the money. That's all I had to do, which I did. But while he was there, we got to talking. And he says, how in the world can you be going that fast? He says, it looked like a stock car. I said, well, pretty much it is. He looked at it and said, you got 383 in there, don't you, or 440? I said, no. I said, I pulled the 383 out and stick a 340 in it. He looks at me kind of sideways. A 340. How in the world can a 340 go that fast? That's a small block. I said, yes, it's a small block. However, what people don't realize, a lot of these small blocks can wrap out tighter than a big block because they got shorter strokes. I don't know about between the 3.4 and 3 I can't. Quite honestly, my brain isn't what it used to be because I've had a few strokes myself. Oh well, that's another whatever. Anyways, yeah. I just popped the hood. He looks at it and says, holy shit. No wonder. Yep. It had twin 4 barrels on it. Of course, headers naturally. They were cheap, but what the fuck? They were still headers. I had 4 sets of mufflers on them. They were Sears muzzlers, called Sears muzzlers, 2 on each side. That's the only way they keep it quiet. That tells you a little something about that, don't it? Anyways, and I had twin turbos. And he said, no wonder you're going that fast. I said, yeah, I couldn't help it. I mean, just look around you. There's nothing here. It got so boring, I just didn't realize. He said, yeah, I understand, quite honestly. That's why he said, well, we'll just drop it down to 70. How's that? I said, hey, that's fine. No problem. Well, we got talking for quite a while, actually. Then he asked me why I was doing this area when I was living in some other town that was way southeast. I said, well, because we used to live up here. And up here, what I'm talking about is Norton, Kansas. That's where we used to live when I was a kid. And we had friends up there, the Hanlons. And he said, who are you visiting up here in Norton? I said, Wayne Hanlon. Wayne Hanlon used to be with Highway Patrol Dispatcher for Norton County. But anyhow, I told him about that, and he said, well, they don't live here anymore. They moved. I said, yeah, I kind of found that out. I didn't realize it at the time. I guess I should have called ahead to find out if they were still around or not. But when they moved, so I was headed back home. And of course I had to go south, and I had to go through Hill City to hit 70 after Waukene. But we talked well. Anyway, the guy was fantastic. He was a great guy. In fact, I let him drive my car a little bit. He says, he told me, well, it wasn't that good on takeoffs. I said, well, the reason for that is I opened the trunk and I showed him 2 more sets of rear end gears for it. Yes, I keep them with me at all times. I said, the gears I have in there right now are made for highway use. So I can cruise with low RPM on the highway. Then I had a set of gears for street runnings, like, playing around in town, stoplight to stoplight, that kind of thing. Just show off mainly. Then I had a set for the strip, quarter-mile runs. He says, well, shit, no wonder. Well, we talked a little while, and I went on my way, he went on his way, whatever, yada, 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 and all that shit, but the deal is, he was a good guy. Damn good guy, and most of them are. I have yet to meet a highway patrolman or a cop that's bad. I've had some come at me with a rather, I'm not going to say mean outlook or something like that, but let's just say they started out the day with not so good. Excuse me. They weren't so good when they started out the day. Something at home or something at their shop, at their station, or whatever, kind of put them in a semi-bad mood. But that changes. So I talk to them, I calm things down, I make things interesting, we talk. But that's me, I like doing that. So people say, oh, cops are bad, yada. I ain't met any yet. Some of them do get rather stern when they have to do their job, because that is part of their job. They want you to know that they mean business. That's how they do it. So anyways, but yeah, I got way off topic here, but anyways, that's beside the point. That's shit. I just talk sometimes, I don't know. But anyhow, the thing is, people nowadays seem to think you can't say certain shit. They seem to think, I grew up in the 60s and the 70s mostly. 60s mostly, but 70s, yeah. And back then, things you said and did are way different than what they are now. And some of it I can see, but most of it, no. I find it very, very offensive myself. I don't know. Here's an example. Something I despise. I hate. I have nothing against religion. I have nothing against anything like that. Or whatever you believe in, that's fine and dandy. I don't care. Just don't try to push it on me. I believe what I want. And if I don't want to believe in that shit you do, leave me alone. Don't try to convince me. I can get along with you. I'll get along with anybody until you try to push your beliefs onto me. That's where I draw the line. Don't do it. I don't push my beliefs on people. I'm saying things right now because it pisses me off about that crap. I don't give a damn what you believe in. I don't give a damn what you say. Just don't push it on me. For instance, I'll go to a store when it's during Christmas season. I'll go to the store and say Merry Christmas. Some people get offended by that. Say you can't say Merry Christmas. It's Happy New Year. It's season's greetings or whatever the fuck that is. And I'm thinking, this Christmas season, it's a season, I grant you. But it's Christmas. I'm going to say Merry Christmas. I don't give a fuck. I'll say Happy Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you. You don't have to like it. I just said it to be polite. To be polite. However, if you start arguing, telling me, well, you can't say, which a lot of them have. You can't say that. I said, really? Merry Christmas. I'll say what the hell I want. There's no law against it. None. At all. Well, I find it offensive. I don't give a fuck what you find offensive. Like I say, you don't like it, don't fucking listen to me. It's plain and simple. You don't have to listen. Well, you're talking and I'm here. Well, I wasn't talking to you particularly, was I? Maybe not. Maybe I was. But anyways, whatever. Okay, so that's enough of that. I say Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, that kind of shit. I don't say season's greetings for that crap, or whatever the hell it is they say nowadays. Sometimes I get really confused to what people think it is nowadays. And look at this. You can go to Walmart and buy Christmas stuff in October. Are you fucking kidding me? To me, that is the stupidest fucking thing in the world. Thanksgiving hasn't even come yet, and they're already selling Christmas shit. Give me a fucking break, stores. I hate it. I do. I really, really hate that shit. Because it's all... I don't pay attention to holidays anymore. I really, really don't. Mainly because all my kids are gone. They got families of their own. They got their own dealings. Before that, I celebrated Christmas all the time. I celebrated Thanksgiving all the time. Holidays, we had holidays. Because they were around. But since now they're not, I don't care. The holidays are not holidays anymore. It's all commercial bullshit. And I hate that crap. It is. It's all commercial shit. Jesus is born on Christmas. No, Jesus was not born on Christmas, you assholes. Anyways, that's enough of that too. I don't care. But the thing is, I mean, people... I'm not sure what it is. People nowadays, especially the younger generation. Man, some of the older too, but the majority is the younger. They think they're better than everybody else. They think their shit don't stink. And I've come across that so many times walking down the street when I used to walk down the streets or go to the stores and shit. Oh my God. I don't know. Especially if they're interacting with the cops, they think they know the law. You can't do this, you can't do that. And 95% of the time, or actually more than that, the cops are just standing around and looking at each other, and I know what they're thinking. Yes, we can. We've got the rights. But they say something, not in most cases, they'll at least keep quiet for a little while and let these people talk, because they're talking through their ass. But, you can't arrest me. I'm on arrest arrestable. You'll regret the day you arrest me. Really? How so? It doesn't work that way, people. It really don't. They think it might. That's why they do it. And these kids, school kids, getting arrested. You can't arrest me, I'm a minor. Bullshit. The hell, you can't get arrested. Of course, arrest depends on what you did to get arrested. And some of it is minor, which may not get technically arrested, but you'll be taken somewhere and talked to and then released back to the parents. Then the parents will get talked to, which some parents are so full of shit. Oh my God, it's bad. I don't believe it. Anyways, yes, I'm ranting. I didn't start out just to rant, but I guess it's coming out to that. But the thing is, I don't know. I guess that's why I haven't watched actual TV in over 20-some years now. Because there's nothing on, for one thing. And the news is a bunch of bullshit. Back in the early years when I was watching TV and the news, you could see the bad stuff, yes, but you also saw a lot of good stuff too. Where they reported a lot of good stuff out there. Nowadays, reporting good stuff is rare. Ain't it? It's rare. It's all bullshit. But, fuck. That's all so much crap. You know, I've had people telling me whatever, for some odd reason, I'm going to sue you. I said, go for it. See what you get. Nothing. You ain't going to get shit. So why even fucking try? I ain't got nothing. My mic moved. Not that it really makes that much of a difference, but whatever. And it's raining here in Daisy, and I'm just sitting here rocking back and forth in my chair. I should say swiveling back and forth in my chair. Yakking. I ain't done nothing on the game, really. My helicopters I just bought. They're just dark out. I'm getting wet. You know, I'm wet. I guess I could go to Tissy and start blasting away at critters, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go into the building. Into my building. Run, you asshole, run! Yeah! They even got a water well here. There we go. This right here, this section here is gonna be my base. Probably from that pole over to here, maybe a little past, then to that wall. This section will be my actual base. Oh, here I'm going to have my garage, which I have a couple of car lifts and some other stuff in here for a garage. Wish I got to put a ramp down here so I can get cars in. Just got a heck of a drop. So I got to be able to get the cars in here pretty easy, so I have to make a ramp put in here. Oh well, but that's the deal for that. So anyways, look at the map here. Here I am at Titsy. This is Cherno. Yeah. Over here, this part of the map, you can walk on. But don't try and drive or land a helicopter, it'll fall through. Because that's not part of the main map. Just from here to here is main map. But all that light gray shit is not. Which also goes here. But you can walk a long fucking ways over here. There's just nothing there. Anyway, there's this airfield, Northwest Airfield, which doesn't exactly look like this anymore. Well, actually it does. This changed. There's a lot of this other than is different from what it used to be not too long ago. Last year was different. And we go over here, this Krasno. This is where it is normal. Except on this map. And on this map, this is all filled in with military shit and critters. A lot of critters. Anyhow. Anyways, yeah. I like Cherno. See, there are other maps we play on. I have Cherno, I have Bantam, and I have Rostau running right now, all three of them. Of course, our Discord. But, anyways. Okay, I guess it was time to get out of here right now. So. Shit. We'll just go bye-bye. I got shit to do before I go to bed this morning. What time is it? Oh crap, at 6:30 up, I gotta take my medicine. I got a lot of meds I gotta take. So, I got 6 of them here I have to have. But, let's see, Livonia. I know some people like Livonia, and Livonia is okay for a map. It's kind of small. Quite honestly, it's too small for me. I like big ones, big places. Like Pripyat. Pripyat's my largest map. It's 20 by 20. Whereas this one, Cherno, is 15 by 15. The map itself, yeah, the actual land mass is more like 13 by 13, but including the ocean, it's roughly 15 by 15. But Pripyat, 20 by 20. It's got rivers. That's about it. What is today? This is Thursday. Okay, I need to get some more pills ordered. Oh God. Anyways, I'm going to cut it here, folks. So we'll have a good one. Take care now, alright?